We'll continue with the second verse here. You'll have it memorized maybe by the time we finish. Although we wander endlessly in samsara, there is little space for lasting peace because of the negativity that we carry within. Seek now the ambrosia of immortality, the wisdom of conventional and ultimate truth. Okay, so when they say the ambrosia of immortality, it doesn't mean some kind of literal ambrosia that will keep you from dying. Okay, because if you think about it, would you like to just keep living in this body and having the body get older and older and older and more decrepit and never die? Is that a solution to death? No. No, that's not. So it's not talking about some kind of ambrosia of immortality, or even a youthful ambrosia that's going to keep us looking young and gorgeous all the time. Because do you want to really go through teenage years again? Yeah? Would you like to stay a teenager for the next 50 years or 500 years? Okay, so we're not talking here about finding a way to just tweak our samsara to make it a little bit nicer and so on and so forth. Yeah, when they're talking about the ambrosia of immortality, they're talking about the wisdom that realizes the conventional and ultimate truths that enables us to attain nirvana or attain full awakening. And the deathless, which is actually Achan Amaro means deathless, okay? Or Chime, it's a Tibetan name, means deathless. Okay, it's another it's another term for nirvana. Okay, so seeking the deathless means getting out of the cycle of birth and death, because once we're born, death comes. It's the natural result of birth. So to stop death, we have to stop birth. To stop birth, we have to stop ignorance. Okay? So the way to do that is this wisdom that realizes the two truths. Yeah? So that's a whole topic that you could write a book or two on, as Guy has done. Yeah, so I recommend his books to you. But basically, the conventional truths are the things that we see around us. Basically, it refers to anything that is not the ultimate mode of existence. That is a conventional truth. But primarily, it refers to things that are permanent, are impermanent and fluctuating. Although, of course, there's some permanent things that are also conventional truths, like uncompounded space and so on. And then ultimate truth is the deeper mode of existence, how things really exist. Okay, so it's the emptiness, the selflessness, the lack of inherent existence. So we have to not only realize the ultimate nature, how things really exist, but that just realizing that alone isn't sufficient. Yeah? Because we still have to understand how things appear and how they're dependent arisings, and be able to put together the conventional dependently arising appearances with the meaning of emptiness, and see that those two are not contradictory. So that's Nagarjuna's big, one of his huge contributions, and Tsongkhapa as well, is to show how the two truths, although they are contradictory in the sense that something that is one is not the other, but they are complementary. Okay? They're complementary because the ultimate truth is the actual way of existence of the conventional truths. So you can't have one without the other. You can't have the ultimate nature without it being the ultimate nature of something. Yeah? So you have the conventional truths, you have their ultimate nature. And these two are, the wisdom that knows these two does not, one wisdom does not contradict the other wisdom. They're very complementary. And so we have to understand both of those. Because if we don't understand the ultimate truth, then we fall to the extreme of absolutism or eternalism, thinking that things are inherently existent. If we only understand the ultimate truth, but we don't have the correct understanding of conventional truths, then we could very easily fall to nihilism, thinking that conventional truths don't exist at all, or at the time that we realize emptiness, that conventional truths which used to exist now cease. Yeah? So neither one of those is correct. Both of those are extreme views. Okay, so we need to harmonize the understanding of conventional truth and the understanding of ultimate truth. And so that's what Je Rinpoche is getting at in the three principal aspects of the path. Okay, so it's a big subject. I'm not going to go into it now. Yeah, but if you remember that point, then that's good.